Hey guys, my name is Julian and I would like to invite you to a little songwriting session. I really enjoy writing pop songs. I love writing sort of dramatic, theatrical songs as well. One thing that I do have to do though is I have to practice. So when I have no inspiration and no inclination to actually sit down and write a song, I still kind of force myself to sit by the piano and just try. And sometimes something will come and then like things will start flowing. You know what I mean? Inspiration will start to flow. I'll cancel all my plans and I'll just spend the entire evening by the piano and write. But sometimes you have those days where inspiration doesn't come because apparently inspiration takes sabbaticals. Those are the days where it's not so easy. So you still kind of sit down and you kind of figure out a way to come up with something that is just a little bit meaningful to you. So I wanted to create a video where I just kind of take you through one of the processes I go through to write a song. So I haven't written anything yet. Blank page. Right here, I have my little pencil. Very important. So I can erase if I want to erase, but usually I just scratch out anywhere and write something else because I'm too lazy to erase. Millennial problems, right? I've got a blank page. I have no music in my ear. I don't know what I'm gonna do. One thing that I have been wanting to write about is a moment that I had maybe like a year ago or something, and I was standing, I think I was walking to gym, and I feel ridiculous saying that. And I had this moment where I looked up at the sky. I had no reason to look up at the sky, I just did. I got goosebumps all over and I felt this feeling of, oh my gosh, something really cool is gonna happen and it's gonna change my life. But I don't know what that is. And I've always been a very firm believer in sort of the universe working for you, not against you. Get out what you put in. But also I always thought there was some kind of energy, something, whatever you want to call it, that probably knows me better than I know myself. Whatever it is, I would love to meet it. Sorry, my dog is making noises. If you hear panting, that's not me, that's my dog. In or out? You just, oh my gosh, okay. Yeah, so that's what I was always thinking, oh, that's a nice moment to write about. I prefer to write songs that actually go somewhere, so pop songs are always very much like an adjective. You are in one emotion and you stay in that emotion. Theatrical or musical theatre songs usually start in one place and then move somewhere else, so the character actually develops, or the story develops throughout the song. So I don't know what's going to happen, but let's see what we come up with. I'm gonna situate the song in New York, and I'm gonna choose New York because I lived there for a while, and one thing that I noticed immediately was just the height of the buildings and how you would look up and like somewhere you would see the sky. And one thing that I always knew was if I look up, I'll see the sky. Everything's gonna be fine. I put my mentality, my inner whatever in New York. I kind of like to be playful with my music. And I always start in C major and see where it takes me. I feel like it's so central to the piano and it's so neutral somehow. It's always like a canvas, and then I can transpose if I feel like it's not working in that key. So let's start with a lovely chord of C major. Okay. So of course I'm asking, in the song, I'm thinking of asking questions. So questions usually end with sort of inflection that goes up at the end. That's very sort of statement-y still. So let me go up. That's question-y. Let's go back to statement. It sounds very very king and I like. So let's go down maybe. Let's put it together. I like that. That's cool. This is a bit Sondheim-y. I don't know why. I like to beg, steal, and borrow music sometimes as well, or styles, because I do have idols and I want to be them. Let me add some text to that. That licking sound, by the way, is my dog. I am so sorry. I wish I could do what he does. Should start yoga. So now I just had a little melody in my head, and I'm going to try and get into that moment. Let's start with the setting, like a time setting, and sort of this is what's happening now. So I'm thinking every now and then I look up at the sky, because that's what I told you. Every now and then I look up at the sky. Okay, and what else is there? There are probably people around me. There are probably sounds. Where am I? Let's say I'm on 5th Avenue, just because we're so glamorous. That's so fucking international. Every now and then I look up at the sky, standing on 5th Avenue, with people passing by. I kind of want to stay down there. Da, 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 da. It feels right to repeat that a couple of times. Maybe there's more. So many sounds around me. 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 So many things surround me. So we've got sounds around and things surround. But I'm going to leave that. I can always change it afterwards. It just gives me the idea of where I want to go with the lyric. What did I say? So many sounds around me, so many things surround me. Ugh, that's awful. It's very clumsy, but many things surround me. Da 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 da. I want to go up again. But I'm alone, yet I'm alone. So, because that's what I felt in New York very strongly. There's so much happening, so many people. So much. I'd be in this crowd of people and feel very lonely. I need to write this down quickly. So, started in C, obviously. Da, 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 da. We stay in C. Da, 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 da. Back in C. Easy. Ding. Let's try this. Every now and then I look up at the sky, while standing on 5th Avenue with people passing by. So many sounds around me, so many things surround me, but I feel alone. Basic first whatever situation. We're going to repeat that, I think, but with different words. And now I feel like there needs to be movement. It wasn't only movement, physical movement, but there's also movement in my life. I'm going somewhere and there's a reason I'm here, and it's because something is spiraling onward. So let's think. Every step I take, every move I make, I'm not doing that, lame. Every step I take towards something that's better. So maybe towards a better me. Cheesy, but true. I'm gonna write this down. I don't know where I'm going. So, I don't know where I'm going. I'll just write that. There's so many ways in which this could go, so maybe so much that I can see. Every step I take is toward a better me. I don't know where I'm going, so much that I can see. So much that I can have. So much that I can be. See, have, and be. So we are getting more and more intense, I suppose. However, let me just think. Is it something that I'm certain of? Every step I take is toward a better me. Do I believe that at that point? I mean, I probably did believe that, but there's always that bit of doubt. And for theatrical purposes, maybe we should put a bit of doubt in there. So while we were in the major in the beginning, let's maybe turn this down to a minor. Every step I take is towards a better me. I kind of like that because it's sort of in your face doubt, and it's very thoroughly modern Millie at this point. But why not? We're on Broadway now. Let's just pretend we're on Broadway. So much that I can see. Okay, so we're going into an E. We're going to bring back an E natural, an F minor, plus 7. So much that I could have, stay in there, I love that. So much that I could be. And I want to go back into a major there. I know. Oh, that's nice because I convinced myself of that. Every step I take is toward a better me. I don't know where I'm going, so much that I can see, so much that I could have, so much that I could be, I know. Okay, so we're going back into that sort of a little bit more confidence again, I suppose. I think it's time to sort of make our way into a chorus. I know, and it kind of wants to move on, I think. Just like I, as a person, want to move on as well. I want to go into something that's not a chorus, but that is kind of a bridge to the chorus, also known as the bridge. Sometimes just need to play it a little bit and kind of see what happens. I mean, look, that is it's kind of cheesy, but also very Pocahontas too. Where do I go from here? Now, what is it that we want to say there? So let's start with, oh, it's beautiful. I mean, not that I am Mozart, but it's very simple. I love it. Simple tool. Let's go. It's that. I think I want that. So maybe this thing of, I don't know, this question of where am I going? Who is to say where this goes? Who is to say where this goes? I like that. Who is to say where this goes? I'm going to write it down. Again, disclaimer, these lyrics aren't set in stone. Some of them I'm already like cringing about, but I kind of feel like I need to have the outline for this, and then I can be a little bit more clever with them. Yes. So I'm thinking of going up there just because it feels like it wants to go up. Da 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 da. Who is to say where this goes? Da 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 da. Nobody knows. The beauty is nobody knows. The beauty is nobody knows. There we go. Okay. Let's keep the same harmonies. Write that down. Say where this goes. Oh, I could do a C there, and then go into a minor later. That's what I'm going to do. And who is to say where this goes? The beauty is nobody knows. So we're ending up in the same harmony, but we're getting there via a minor, which is giving us a little bit more tension. Jimmy, do you want to go outside? You want to go outside? Oh, he's so cute. I know you can't see him, but he's so cute. My dog inspires me also. So now we've built this up. Da 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 da. And now it needs to. But now let's talk about topic again. So who's to say where this goes? The beauty is no one knows. But one thing that I do, because let's go to that energy that I'm thinking of. So I'm looking at the sky, feeling like there's somebody who knows me better. So I want to know that thing that knows me better than I know myself. So let's think of that. So someday we could address the person or the energy, the being. Someday I'll know who you are. Yes, someday I'll know who you are. And then when I know who you are, like when we'll meet, so now we're going into the wizard and I mode here. Someday, oh my gosh, that's totally wizard and I, because I'm thinking we'll shake hands and you will love me even though I am gay. We'll shake hands. Someday I'll know who you are. We'll shake hands and papa mama. We'll shake hands. Why don't I rhyme something with hands? We'll shake hands, hands stands, grands, fans, plans. We'll shake hands and make plans. We'll shake hands and make plans together. See, this is a brain fart moment where all that happens is brain farting. I want to meet who you are, not because I wanna be amazing, but because I feel like if we team up, we could make a lot of stuff really good or better because I've got great ideas. I'm gonna rhyme better with together, so it's like an imperfect rhyme, but that's fine. I'm gonna skip a line because better, making it all better. I'm not sure if this is actually gonna fit into my melody, but we'll make it fit. If it doesn't fit, we'll make it fit. We've got a bit of a rhyme there. I'll need something to rhyme with the R, but let's just see. So I want to go back down and then swoop back up. Yes. Dun, 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 dun. That's what it's going to be. So sometimes I'll play an interval and it will get me going immediately. Funnily enough, I wasn't even aiming for the F, I was aiming for the E. I actually played a minor seventh. And a fun fact about a minor seventh, it always wants to resolve downward. Major seventh wants to resolve upward. So we are going to give it that resolution. Dun, da, da, dun, da, da. I'm going to bring it up to a C. So I think that's it. So someday I'll know who you are. We'll shake hands and make plans together. I'm gonna go the Glenn Hansard way. Together is quite melancholic, but together has a little bit more like oomph. Together, let's do that. Someday I'll know who you are. We'll shake hands and make plans together. And now I feel like I don't want to go back in the same harmonies. Let me go to the minor maybe. I feel like I've got a lot of G in this. So I'm gonna probably stay and be making it better, better, better. Making it all better. Together. And then what? So we'll be friends, or we'll work together. We'll see. Making it all. Maybe I should work from a rhyme. Like, so I'm in the sky at this point, aren't I? Like, so I might have not shared that, but this person has now moved into the sky. This is such a tricky one. I'm not like, and bursting with pride as we are, while we are. And bursting with pride because we are making it better, making it all better. It's not great, but I feel like I need something. If I'm not going to write something down now, I'm going to neglect this, and this is going to be one of the songs I'm not going to finish. Bursting with pride as we are, making it better, making it all better by far. It's not great. That's really not great. But hey, I said it's not always great, okay? So, but I'm going to stick with that. I'm going to put that by far at the end because it's going to be far better. And not great lyrics, but let's kind of... Okay, let's just see. We'll need a bit of an intro though, so... Every now and then I look up at the sky while standing on Fifth Avenue with people passing by. So many sounds around me, so many things surround me, but I feel alone. Every step I take is towards a better me. I don't know where I'm going, so much that I can see, so much that I could have, so much that I could be, I know. And who is to say where this goes? The beauty is nobody knows. And someday I'll know who you are. We'll shake hands and make plans together, and bursting with pride as we are, making it better, making it all better by far. Got a nice start to the song. Basically, that's my process, and I'm not going to carry on writing it now because I'm a bit tired and hungry. But I might get back to this a bit later. Usually, when something still kind of does something with me a day later or a few hours later, then I'm going to carry on writing. But sometimes I might just come back to the piano and then play this. I'm like, Jack. But no. I want to actually carry on with this because I think this could actually go to a nice place. Just so you know where I would go next, I would probably, because I'm describing the situation until now and what's going on in my head. I kind of want to back that up with what has happened before, how I even got there. So, because I think it will give it more meat and it will give us a place to go to later on in the C part. What I would do now is probably, I'd go into something like, since I was a child, I always knew I would do things that I would love, would do things that I could. I don't know, stupid. But so I would go back and, okay, so this is what happened. This is how I got to where I am, to give you people the information you need for my character development. Storytelling in music is so important. So what I've done now is I've done a sort of very basic structure, very basic formula. So in the next step, once I'm done with that, I would probably strip a lot of that away and rewrite. That's how I go about writing a song. Sometimes it's completely different, but this was my process today. And I hope I could share with you a little something creative, something that might interest you, something that you might find inspiring. Maybe you guys want to write a song now, which is always great. Songs always need to be written. But yeah, that's me. I'm gonna have spaghetti now, so bye.